with your host, Jay Dines, with my little bro, Giannis, where we talk basketball, NBA basketball, everything basketball. And everybody go to that YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Check us out on TikTok. Check us out on Facebook, X, all the platforms. You know what I'm saying? This is the 101. We got past 100. We here. You feel me? Make sure you go copy your merch. Hashtag That's Game shirt. You know what I'm saying? Also, I need you to go check out that new music video, Nothing to Hide, by my homeboy D-Boy the Mac. Make sure you'll go check that out. Nothing to Hide, D-Boy the Mac. DBOYTHAMACK. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. Your homeboy right here is in the video, shining like I'm supposed to. So make sure y'all go check that out. With all that being said, what we got today, Brody?
You know, we got to talk about Bam Adebayo 83-point performance. We're also going to talk about Steve Kerr's comments about shortening the season. We're going to talk about playoff picture and what's been going on. But this episode, we can start off with the MVP race. Now, after what could possibly be game of the year, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the OKC Thunder versus the Denver Nuggets, and the performance that was had by SGA with 35 points, 15 assists, no turnovers and 9 rebounds, and a game winner. Folks were saying that basically the MVP race was over with, the Shai's for this year. But how do you feel about it? Do you think there is any other guy who can take that trophy away from him with, 16, 17 games left in the season?
I'm going to tell you like this. Wemby on that ass. Pause. Wemby been having a serious, what's this, March? Yeah. He been having a serious end of February, early March. It's been serious. 39 here, 40 here, 36, 40, 39. He been, everything is 12 and 5, 12 and 2, 12 and 3. Like, he's been crazy. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody had a chance, it would be him. Other than that, Jokic, of course, you know what I'm saying? He's a walk-in triple-double. Like, you know, Jokic is always in the running every year because he can't help. That's a triple-double? All right, I do that, every night. So,
Right.
Okay, yeah. So like he just does triple-doubles just to be doing them. So he's always in the race, but I really want to see Jalen win it. He's another guy that's in the race. They say he's like top 2. I really would love to see Jaylen Brown win the MVP, but it's looking like I'm looking at Wemby 27 and 10. It's looking like SGA is going to be the MVP because it's like they already giving it to him. Like the game he shot the 3-pointer on Denver, they were like, that's it. That's still the case. He's the MVP. And, we like, we still got dudes over here. So when you hear that kind of talk in the media, you kind of already know where they aiming. But those are the 2 main guys I want to see win it. Wemby and Jalen. Jalen more than Wemby.
It's kind of crazy to me how much influence the media has on the MVP race, because I feel like a lot of guys are short a couple of MVP awards because the media and the spin they put on things.
Narrative that
the narrative, the media fatigue or the voter fatigue, it usually stems from the media and what they've done to influence these races. So there is a part of it that's like, well, it's done. This is Shai's award, but there's another part of it where it's like, dude, Shai has been the things he's been doing this season is ridiculous. They went 5-4 when Shai went down with the abdomen injury. Mm-hmm. When he come back, now they're 8-0. I mean, evidently he's viable. This would be the first dude since your Royal Airness, Michael Jordan, to average 30 on 50% shooting for 4 consecutive seasons.
55%.
55%. Mm-hmm. I was just talking about somebody who's over 50% while averaging 30. You saying Jordan averaged 55? Was that 55%?
I say no. SGA is averaging 55% right now.
God, bro, that's That is
Like they just
insane.
covered his. They said that him, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, who's the other person? And like two, I think it's one other person. He's the only dude that's been doing it, and he's higher than all of them. He's at 54.4 or something like that. Everybody else is like 54.9, 50, 53 or something like that, or 54.4 or something
That's
like.
insane.
Like, so he's in company with like Larry, Will, all these crazy dudes or whatever, along with the other record he just broke, Will record for having the most 20-point games.
Yeah, 126 consecutive games of 20 points or more.
And nobody's not even close. Like LeBron's not close. Nobody's close. Not even nobody's within 30 games of that. That's and we're talking about LeBron and all that. Nobody. That's crazy.
That is insane. That is insane. That is
Think
insane. What do
about
you
it.
say?
Been playing 21 years, and he's not even 30 games within that record.
No, no.
That's
That is
crazy.
insane. 20 points per game for 120. Once you start talking about Chamberlain, once you mention that name and
Mm-hmm.
somebody in the stratosphere of Chamberlain, you
Yeah,
know he's doing something
yeah.
crazy.
Especially when it pertains to points and scoring, because we know he's the most prolific, probably the most prolific scorer ever. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
so far
yeah.
as the point averages and stuff like that in that regard.
Yeah, so to our viewers who don't know, I mean, dude was averaging 50 points for an entire season.
Yeah,
That
stupid.
is stupid. So he made or said a quote at the press conference. He said, I have the answer to the test. I just have to wait for the question.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he was talking about when he hit that game winner. He was
Mm-hmm.
saying he was probing the defense. And once he started driving right, he saw somebody step up. And he knew that if he took that shot, it would be contested by two. So that's why he stepped back for that three. Dude, that's got to be one of the most bars, man. That's all I know, just like bars.
Well, I
Bars.
just seeing the game. I just seeing the game and taking what it gives you. And I think a lot of times, um, people that score high points, they miss out on like 10 or 15 points by not doing that. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
and not taking what the game is giving them and more like forcing threes. And you can even say like people who take a lot of threes, but who are capable of dribbling past you or getting to the basket. I feel like you're shortchanging yourself when you get a big man and you got him and you can put him in the mix, but you do a step back three. It's like what? Like this dude's 6 feet tall. You should be mixing this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get him all the way
Yeah.
out and go to the hole. Boom, or something. You know what I'm saying? And if you are going to do a step back, you do it within the, 20 feet, 20, that range. You know what I'm saying? You don't step back on no three, damn 7-footer. That don't help nothing. Unless you Steph Curry.
Unless you Steph Curry.
Unless you
Then,
Steph Curry, everybody else is just regular. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even dudes that kind of make it a lot. Luka and them. No, that's not a good shot. Like the best shot I saw Luka take when I watched the game the other day was the last shot he took. He won in the overtime or whatever. That was the best shot of the whole game because it was a mid-range, get a little fake push
got
off,
the chicken
step
wing.
back and bow. That's easy money. That's easy. That's what you want to get. Take what the defense gets you. That's the shot you want to get. You don't want to be at the 3-point line and you only need a two, trying to do a step back three because you wanted to look good. That SGA and what Luka did is what you want to play. You want to play in that 15 to 18, 25 feet range, up in there, get your easy buckets, get your field goal percentage up. Because once you start seeing the ball go in, then everything else opens up. Your layups, your 3-point shot, everything, because the basket start doing this. Start expanding as you make shots. You know what I'm saying? So when you're making the shots more difficult, it start doing this.
Oh, yeah.
And so that I think SGA is the guy that every game you just see his baskets just every game. Every game.
I feel you when you say you wanted, to see somebody like Jaylen Brown win it, because so did I, man. You got to understand that he was considered the second guy
Mm-hmm.
on Boston. So to see what he did this season, as far as when you got Drew Holiday going out the door, Al Horford going out the door, Kristaps traded away, and you would think the Boston Celtics was left for dead with Jason Tatum and his Achilles injury. To see them go or play as well as they have, and the Boston Celtics reaching all the way to the number 2 spot in the East, and him averaging 28 points per game, playing both ways, you would think, okay, yeah, dude, he should be the MVP. But it just seemed like the last 7, 8, 9 MVPs have all done something like historic to win this race, like what Shea is doing, like what Jokic just did, like what James Harden did, like this, what Westbrook has did.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Oh yeah, I'm finished. What's up?
What he's doing is historic too, just off the point of what we thought the Celtics was going to be this year.
I feel that. Good point. Yeah.
That's historic in itself, because nobody in their right mind would thought they would even be playing, much less the second best team in the East. And we got a halfway healthy Embiid. We got a healthy Knicks team. We got a for the most part. We got all these teams that are supposed to be the teams of world beaters. The Celtics is the second best team. That's why him being the MVP makes more sense, because we got SGA, who's already on a good basketball team. It's not like the Thunder are trash, even though they did have to lose. They did barely go 500 this last little spurt. But how often do they really do that without SGA? You know what I'm saying? How often are they really out without SGA? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like they're not, like I said, everybody thought the Celtics was going to be trash, like super trash. You know what I mean? So for them to be this good, and then, like you say, he's supposed to be the second guy. For them to be this good behind this quote-unquote second guy. That's more valuable than what I feel SGA is doing, because we done seen this movie before. You know what I'm saying? It's Arnold and Commando. We know what's going to happen. Arnold going to kill everybody in the movie. He's going to walk off. We already know what's going to happen in the movie when we see SGA. He's going to get 30. He's going to, you can't let him shoot last. You know what I mean? And you better hope he's still in the game in the fourth quarter, because that means it's a good game. Because if he's sitting down in the third, that means you got your ass whooped. You know what I mean? The same movie. With Jalen, this is like the new John Wick. Like, oh, I didn't even see. Did you know they made a 6? I didn't even know they made a 6. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fire! Like, you feel me? It's like, that's what Jalen doing. Did you know they was gonna be this good? I didn't know they was gonna be this good. This is fire. This is fire.
This is fire.
So to bring that all together for you guys, that's what this is. This is the new John Wick movie right now. We watching in Boston. You feel me? And right now we on third Predator with the second Predator with or the third Predator with. You've seen this movie. What's up, Slim? What's up?
It is insane.
Yeah. So it's like, you feel me? Like, don't get me wrong, he's playing great. I think there's just levels, and then you put the cherry on top. He's a defender, a real defender. Not that SGA isn't a defender, and Jokic, he's not a defender at all. We got a guy who's leading his team in scoring and everything else, and he's guarding the best person.
And he's guarding your best player. Yes, exactly.
So now that's the cherry. So it's like, okay, we got SGA, great scorer on a great team. We got Jaylen Brown on a team who was supposed to be trash, got them looking like a great team. Plus, he's playing defense. I've always said 2 is better than 1. So I don't know what we're talking about, but that's what this narrative. What's up, V? That's what this narrative is, though. What you were saying with the media, they get this guy that they like, and they push him. And we always have to remember that Jalen has the other side to the game too. He's not a guy who bites his tongue. So I don't care what you say. A black man in media that has a voice is not a good look. Much as we want to see it, when a guy has a true voice, they tend to hold that person back, and that's just the reality of things.
1300 bounce. What up? We got a quick comment. Um, I thought they don't even have Brown.
He said, "I'm hot." They don't even have
I'm hot. They don't even have Brown
in the top.
in top 3 in the race. Trash. Actually, I think new numbers show
He
he is
is
in
in
the
the
top
top 3.
3. I
He's
want
like
to say
third or second.
It's Shea,
Yo,
Jokic, and then Brown, or it might be Luka. I'm not sure.
Luka shouldn't even be in the conversation, man. That dude is a Matador. Somebody need to get him the Matador outfit before every game. That's what he should wear to the game. Matador outfits.
Matter the Ole.
Yeah,
That's kind of
Matador.
defense.
He should come show up like that every game.
And then I think Cade rounded that top 5 out. Cade Cunningham of the Detroit Pistons.
Damn, did they fall off or did they fall off, bro?
What you mean? They still the top in the East.
Detroit is no longer the favorite.
Who the favorite?
Boston.
Might be. I don't know. I'm still.
Okay, so this is what Detroit's problem. We'll wait till we start talking about the playoffs. Talk about that.
Okay, for sure. So,
all right.
Next subject, man. Bam Adebayo dropped 83 shmams
80
against the Wizards, man. 83 points on the Washington Wizards. Chuck said something like, man, he's lucky he's playing today and not back then, because we would have gave somebody a bonus for taking him out. Bro,
I would have signed
the level of bullying, the level of tough guy behavior back then has to be studied. Bam Adebayo is 6'10", 265, 70 pounds from Alabama, from the hood at that. Who gonna take a Bam Adebayo out? Because it ain't gonna be Chuck. Now with your little
Chuck wasn't no punk either.
I don't think he was a punk, but I'm putting my money on Bam on that. The nigga named Bam.
Elbow. He would have caught an elbow, and Bam nice too. He's
very
confrontational.
I was just saying.
When Chuck would have one of these just to test him, like, geez, back in the day, you testing that. We testing that. Okay, you 6'10", 230. Let's see. Boom. Let's see. If you don't be back, we know where you at.
I'm just saying. I must have a second thought about fighting a nigga named Bam. That's all that is.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to test a dude named Bam. But anyway, it just seemed to be a lot of negative storytelling when it comes to this 83 point. Have you been hearing the same thing?
Just say it. Just hate that. We should have made this particular subject, that hate on the 83.
Hate on the 83.
For real, because of the fact that it's still 83 points. He still got to make the baskets. He still got to put the ball in the hole. He still got to do these things. Now, I will say this, though. Some of them calls, some of them ref calls, it seemed like the ref was like, yeah, let's get him 83. You looked at him. Hey, you ran past him. Oh my God, it was just like whistle after whistle. I watched this movie by this video on YouTube by the dude named DJ Michi or something like that. He does like the voiceover sort of stuff. He's like, he had the rest on there. Come on, let's help him. Come on, you fouled him. Yeah, he kept doing
it. Oh man.
But I will say this though. They were trying to punk him. It was a lot of fouls where they seemed like they were trying to get, like grab him before he got into shooting motion. But then, like you say, he's 6'10", 230, and he was 260. 260. He still would get the shot motion up, and you know what I'm saying? He going to the line. You know what I mean? But outside of that, he had 30 in the first half.
So he had 30 in the first quarter.
The first quarter, yeah. He had 30 in the first quarter. Like, it was going to be a night. Regardless if he did score 83, he was going to get somewhere around 60. You know what I'm saying? Something like that was scoring like 30 or whatever. they put the extra sauce on the extra 23. You know what I mean, for him. You know, the timeouts and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, you still got to put the ball in the basket. He did it enough to where he got it to 83 points. I want to see somebody dead tired on your last leg. Let me see how good your
focus
is and everything when it's time to shoot that three. Because when your arm's tired, your body tired, you're mentally tired, the bastard start doing this. You know what I'm saying? He kept it just like this, and he kept boom, 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 43 times, boom, 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 dude.
Cupcake.
We have dudes that can't even make 5 or 10 free throws and stuff like that.
Cupcake Keisha.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like you got it.
Cupcake Keisha made a comment that there should be an asterisk by it. No hate though. It's just Keisha. I don't understand the asterisk portion of it. So
yeah,
after. So that's, you know what? Maybe there is something to this. Kobe
I told
fans.
you.
My brother-in-law is a Kobe fan. You know, he's from Louisiana. He sent me a text after it happened. Yo, bro, how do you feel about Bam surpassing Kobe with the 83? Surpassing Kobe is the part of the sentence that's doing the heavy lifting. Surpassing Kobe. I didn't think nothing about it. I didn't think about him surpassing Kobe. I just thought, damn, dude just scored 83 in an NBA game against the NBA competition. I was entertained, dude. He had 31 in the first quarter. He had 50 by half and had 62 by the third quarter. He went 38 of 43 from the free throw line, man. Dude, they started triple teaming the dude because they knew he was on a heater. And even with the triple team, yes, they were fouling the dude. So I had to go back and watch the whole game because, like most of us, man, nobody's watching freaking Miami Heat versus the Washington Wizards in March with injuries to the Wizards team. Nobody was watching that. So when I started hearing what's going on, I started sending my brother texting and saying, hey, wait, Bam got 67. Had to go turn on the game. Had to go run to it. Like, wait a minute. So I went back and watched the entire game. Dude was on a heater the first half. Could not miss. Shoot, everything he shot was going in, man. Yeah. And Washington started triple teaming him.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the game, Spo, and what you say, he ain't making no apologies for it. Spo started sending his team to go foul the other team so they can get the ball back for Bam to try to score again. Do you know how difficult it is to score? You play 21. You got 19.
Mm-hmm. It's hack time.
It is hack time. It's hack time. Hack time. Everybody on the floor.
Everything is going to be jump shots and threes. That's it. If you come to the hole, you might lose a finger. I'm just telling you right now.
How difficult it is to score when everybody know you're about to shoot.
Hey, check this out. 1300 Bounce said the best statement that sums this up. Read it.
Where you at? All right. Haters gonna hate. Let that man live. You got to take your chances to get records when you can. Facts.
That's the realest thing you can say. Like, you don't get these days back. You don't get these moments back all the time. You don't have lights out shooting games at the time. You don't have the refs helping you. You don't have the coaches helping you. You don't have the other team helping you by being stupid. You don't have these things helping you for the most times. And when you get an opportunity and you got all these things, the sun is aligned, you about to get a solar eclipse, you better make it dark. That's all I'm saying.
I couldn't agree more, man. So no, I never
better make it dark. And Sponsor saw that. We finna make it dark.
Everything we finna make it dark.
You know what I'm saying?
We finna make it dark.
So one love to Spo for looking out for the homie. He got a dude that you would never, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 ever would think that would get this record. Bam is not the dude the first dude you think on your mind when somebody has the second best scoring thing. You ain't gonna go Bam. You gonna go who? Steph? Who?
Right.
KD?
Devin
Who?
Booker. Yeah.
Devin
KD.
Booker?
Yeah.
Brian? Who got
Yeah.
the second?
Donovan.
I go Bam.
Yeah.
Go Bam.
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 Hey.
And that's why this happens. That's why you call the timeout. This is why you know what I'm saying? To get this dude that. You know what I'm saying? This is why.
Yeah.
You feel
This
me?
is
So
why.
that when you cerebral like we are, and we look at the game for what it is. You know what I'm saying? No slights to nobody. You feel me? You have to understand basketball, and like even my cousin with what he said, it's bigger than Kobe and everything. This is a record that nobody gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? So it's about that. It ain't about everything that comes with it, because in every scoring feat, it was some bullshit. I promise you that. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it's just like you got to take it for what it is. He put in the work, he made the baskets, and he got it there, because he could have missed 20 of them 43 free throws. He could have missed a bunch of them threes. He could have, you know what I'm saying? He could have had a coach that didn't care. So you got that other side.
There is never, ever, ever. It is never, ever, ever ethical, because they kept saying this is unethical. It's never, ever, ever ethical when a person has this big of a scoring output in the game ever. Kobe's, Wilt's, no one's. It is never ethical, because it's not basketball anymore. It's a show.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chance. It's an opportunity to get somebody to a mountaintop that hadn't been reached, Mount Everest. Folks, are your own teammates are all involved. Hey, wait, Josh is on a heater. He got 30 in the first quarter. Let's keep feeding him the ball. Everybody find Josh. Everybody. The coach is in on it. Hey, Josh is on the heater. Get him the ball. Get on the ball. It's run plays just for him. You bet not shoot. I don't care if you open. Do not shoot the ball. Get Josh the ball.
And think
it's
about
never ethical.
Yeah, but think about the part two with people egos. This is the most ego-driven league probably out of all the sports. For people to even be able to be like, my boy's on a heater, let's get him the ball.
Ooh,
That's something else too. You know what I'm saying? You got a bunch of dudes like, he hot and I'm gonna get hot too. No, you got the whole entire squad from the 12th man all the way up. The assistant coaches like, nah, let's keep getting them the ball. So that's what I mean when we think about basketball, we think about those things, because they all play a part in this happening. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get past the fouls and all that stuff, because once again, as hoopers, I know how hard it is to make a free throw when I'm dead tired, dude. I know how hard it is to keep that mental thing going when you getting fouled, or when you gotta hit that shot, and you know every shot now is significant. Every 2-pointer, every free throw is getting closer and closer. Y'all don't understand the mental strain that comes with that too. You know what I'm saying? So
if I can add to that real quick, when it is hard as hell to make a free throw after somebody just knocked shit out you, or like pulled you down out the air, or try to clothesline you or something.
Yeah.
Like, it is
you gotta
difficult.
get your mind back off kicking his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just facts. It's just facts. So congratulations to Bam Bam. You know what I'm saying? A great feat. We appreciate it. Spo, you that guy, like my cousin just said, you know what I'm saying? Good looking for the boy, because this is something he ain't gonna never forget. Have his girl up in there, mama up in there. This is just one of them. Like I said, that it was the solar eclipse. Like everything.
Yeah, bro.
Just
yeah,
like,
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You don't pass that kind of stuff up. So let the haters hate. Gang, nigga.
Dude. Yeah, I got. Hey, so for those who don't know, A'ja Wilson is his girlfriend, man. A'ja Wilson is probably the female GOAT WNBA history. 4 MVPs, 3 titles, and she had just missed 6 games. So she had just made it. That was her first game back to watch her man play, and dude went off. So yeah, man. Shout out to Bam. Shout out to Heat, NBA, man. That's cold. That's cold.
Yeah, that's fire.
Steve Kerr is in the news for making a statement about shortening the NBA season. The
Best.
Golden State Warriors head coach has consistently advocated for reducing the NBA regular season from 82 games down to 72 or 65, arguing that fewer games would improve player health, longevity, and overall produce a better quality on the floor. What's your thoughts on this, man?
Oh, my thoughts has been the same. I think I've covered this on many shows. Your bench players need to get better. Simple as that.
Bench players need to get better.
You need to stop playing no games. You need to start making people who else, the other guys is getting paid, the other 6 guys, they need to start playing their part. Straight up. This is why SCA can go sit on the bench in the third quarter. This is why the old Warriors used to be able to go to in the third quarter and go sit down and step and still know they're gonna win the game. It's the reason why you getting paid, not just sitting over there trying to look cute in your fucking uniform. That's not what you're getting paid for. To take more stress off, because we're really talking about the stars. He's not talking about all the players. If we keep it at 100, he's really just talking about the main guys. We need to get the main guys more rest. It'll get main guys more rest if you put in the guy who can actually maintain. That'll get the guy more on rest. You know what I'm saying? And I think we need to start putting the foot to the fire to the feet of these dudes who ain't picking up their slack. You know what I'm saying? Because it's only about 3 teams maybe that you can go to that run about 8 deep, 9 deep, 10 deep, maybe 4. You know what I mean? And I think that's what the issue is. It's not enough really good players. We got a lot of okay guys behind the dudes that's winning. We ain't got enough guys who can come in and still maintain the status quo. That's the problem. The games ain't the thing. The games has been the game since the game's been the game. It's been 82 since beginning of the time. Nobody else is complaining. Y'all complaining, and it plays along back to these dudes. It's soft. It goes back to that argument.
Oh man,
it goes back to that. Are you serious? What are we talking about? You play when you were in 8th grade, when you was in high school.
Okay.
You were in college. You knew you was about to play 82 games. Who the hell are you to come in here and talking about, it's too many games. They pay me $30 million a game. It's so many. Man, shut your ass up, dude. Because I tell you this much. I play all 82 for free just to get the fame. You crazy?
Okay.
Are you crazy? Because I know me playing, at least I'm going to get a shoe deal. I'm going to get a TV deal. I'm going to get a record deal. I'm going to get something out of it. All right? Quit your bitching. Like, for real. Play your games. Just instead of going out to dinner that night, take the dude that's behind you out to go shoot 3,000 shots. How about that? How about that? And then when you sit down, this dude can help you and you can start playing 38 minutes instead of 48 minutes. How about that?
That's complex. That's complex.
How is that complex? Asking the dude behind you to do his job. It's literally his job. It's not a figurative thing that I'm saying. It's literally your job. It's literally your job to back me up. What the hell? What do you call a backup for?
All right. So these coaches, these organizations, these owners, these GMs want to win basketball games. They are going to play the best players for as long as they can without getting them injured. That's the driving factor behind all this. If I can play Steph Curry 40 minutes and I don't got to worry about him getting injured, that's what I'm gonna do. But most of the time they can't. I can give you 32 minutes to 35, and I'm gonna let this backup guy play 8. These guys on the bench, if they could be better than the starters, they would. So it's a reason why there's starters in the bench. And it's not necessarily based on the rules. It's just, I'm not better than this guy. It's as simple as that. Now, are they putting in the work? Of course, you got to ask that. Some of them not. A lot of them are, though. But some things you cannot teach. I'm just never going to be better than this guy here, or I'm being asked to play this particular role for this team, and it's hard for me to break out of this role. Sometimes it's simply, I'm just not better than this guy. He does things that He's taller, he's bigger, he makes these shots that I just can't make. Now, Steve Kerr called for
say something else, or are you finna go to something else? Because I have something to say to that.
All right, I'm gonna let you go to what you want to say about that, and I'm gonna go into a little something else, but it's on the same subject. Go ahead.
Bullshit. That's not what I'm asking
Bullshit.
somebody to do. I don't want you to be better than the guy in front of you, because if you were better than the guy in front of you, you'd be effing starting. Just keep it. I just need you to do your goddamn job. That's all I need you to do. Come in and don't make it look like we just got weaker. That's all. That's it. That's it.
Well,
I mean, we know we weaker, but you can make it look like we not. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know you're not better than the dude you came behind, but at least just maintain, just plug the hole in the shit. That's all I need you to do.
Plug the hole in the shit. Oh, man.
You just plug the hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep the Titanic up 5 more minutes till the Coast Guard get here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm not asking. Go ahead, read this.
Cupcake Keisha said the ask is not for them to be better than the starters. It's to be good enough to where the starters can sit, and I don't have to worry about losing the game.
And that's all I'm saying. I don't want you to be better than the dude. I want you to be the Thunder. I want you to be the Spurs. I want you to be the Pacers when they got Halliburton. I want you to be the Warriors when they had Kevin Durant. And even with Kevin Durant, because their bench was even kind of deep then. I don't know how they did it, but they still did it. But that's all I'm asking for. So when I put in a guy, I need a Livingston. I need an Iguodala. I need a Doug West. I need a Harper. What's his name? Bryce. What's name? Harper played for the Spurs. Is it Ron Harper's son? We need a guy like that.
Oh yeah, Dylan Harper. Harper. Yeah.
Dylan. There you go. We need a Dylan. That's what we need. So when I take out Fox, damn, I still got somebody to guard. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? You get paid too, my dude. This is another thing. This is the NBA. This ain't the goddamn G League. This is a league of stars. So nobody should be on a level to where when you put them in, it's just a total drop off. This is the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about some foreign league. We're not talking about the G League. We're talking about the best of the goddamn best.
Best, yeah.
So when you come in the game, you should be one of the best. You don't have to be the best, but you should be one of the guy that people should have to worry about. And I don't think that teams hold their bench players to
that standard.
Especially when you got like a Steph guy or something like that. The dude behind him needs to be raw. He needs to be raw, and he kind of needs to kind of like be able to do the things that Steph can do. Not necessarily how, but you need to be able to run around. You need I need my offense to kind of like look the same when you come in the game. I know you ain't gonna make 15 threes, but if you make 5 and then he come in and make 15, guess what? That's 20. I'm just saying.
So you just okay. So you and Cupcake Keisha kind of set the story for me. Those teams that you're talking about, where I can insert my bench and they can maintain what the starters just did, those teams win championships. Those teams win championships because they are here in the NBA. It's just not every team can't do it, right? Spurs can do it. OKC can do it. I ain't gonna say. Detroit can do it.
Detroit. Mm.
Hey, they benches. Cleveland can do it. I'm just saying those teams usually win championships.
But not to cut you off, but it's supposed to be like that. These shouldn't be anomalies. The fact that you're saying it's 32 teams and you only name 4 to 5 is crazy. Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
So it's been that way forever.
And that's why we have most of these dudes sitting at home hurt, because they not holding their teammate accountable.
I want to point to how important a GM is, because that's what you're talking about. You have to be able to recruit talent or put teams together that will work. That when my starters come out, that my bench can carry us, can
And I got something to
sustain.
counter that. I got something to counter that. What I said
See,
before. We're in the NBA.
yeah, but all talent ain't the same, man.
But I'm
You
just
have
saying, we're
to
in the NBA. If you drafted that dude, he's supposed to be that dude. He's been that dude his
supposed to
whole
be.
life. That's the only reason why he got drafted, because he's been that dude his whole life, right or wrong, right? Only way you getting the look is if you've been a dude since elementary, junior high, high school, college. And if you ain't, or most of the time just high school, because you only stay in college for 1 year. So the only reason why you in the NBA is because you've been that guy, right? So why when
Oh,
you
most
get
of the time.
why when you get to the league all of a sudden because SGA in front of you, you don't want to be that guy no more.
Cause that shit different.
But I'm saying though,
That
you
shit
still gotta.
different.
But
That
that's the
shit
level.
different.
That's the
That's
level.
the level.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it you. Mm, mm.
That's the level.
Worth ethic. This is the levels ain't always this dude just ain't good enough. It can most of the time is this dude don't want to get good enough because he's content. Hey, they paying me 15. They paying me 15 million for two years. You know, I'm getting 7 million a year. You know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I pay behind SGA. It's no biggie. You know what I'm saying? As long as I come in and get my 10, 12, you know, we straight. The guys that end up being SGAs is the guys that's like, you know what, when SGA come out, I'm putting up 22. You know what I'm saying? Those are the separators. You know what I'm saying? And it's not enough of those. It's not enough guys that's in the league who's like, I want to be next up. So it's too many dudes, and you know what I'm saying, that's content with being the other guy. Now, once again, if that's just who you are, be the best at who you are.
Oh yeah. Oh
Dennis
yeah.
Rodman, look, I used to put up 25 in college, but you know what? That's not what they need me for. They need me to stop dudes and get rebounds. So I'm gonna be the best guy at stopping dudes and getting rebounds. And he literally was, literally the best
Okay.
rebounder ever and one of the best one-on-one defenders from any side from 1 to 5. You know
Okay,
what
for
I'm saying?
sure. Let me get this part in before we go on to the next subject. So Steve Kerr is mainly referencing the injuries of today.
Mm-hmm.
The space and pace era
Mm-hmm.
is really, really hard on ligaments, including knees, Achilles, feet, and just basically soft tissue injuries. And that's why we're seeing such an influx of injuries. The game is really, really fast today, and it's resulting in a lot of injuries. So one of my remedies to fix this is, and I saw it on, I can't remember because I'm not taking total credit for this, but get rid of the preseason to extend the season, to extend rest days. Simply give these players more rest. Stop having 4 games in 5 nights when I can get rid of 4 of the 6 preseason games and give you another day off between these games to rest. Simple as that. Give these guys more rest.
No.
I don't mind seeing a championship in July.
We got a guy in the league making $300 million a year. I don't want to hear that shit.
And that money is not going to stop him from falling dead or injured.
$300 million a year. I don't want to hear I'm tired. You get
not,
6 months. You get 6 months out the year to rest.
It's not about being tired.
Months.
You get 3 months. 3 months.
Or 3 months. 3 to 4, 3.5 months to chill.
Actually, if you're not good, the good ones take 3 months.
You get 3 months. That's no other job where you can play for that many days and then you get 3 months off. If you can't recover in 3 months, there's something wrong with you, not with us. And once again, it goes back to this. When you play in the preseason, the starter's not even supposed to be playing in the preseason. So, and most of the time they don't, except for 1 or 2, except for maybe the first game or the 4th game. It's either one of those. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really play. So it's not like during the preseason they playing 40 minutes or stuff. Only the players who want to play in the preseason. We done seen the last couple of preseasons when the stars don't even show up. So it's not. So only the dudes who love basketball play in the preseason. the James
So why
Harden
have it?
and stuff like that. So
So
you
why
play,
have it?
once again, only the guys, which we've been seeing, play in the preseason. You ain't seen LeBron play the preseason game in how many seasons? And if he
At
did,
least
he
6.
played one.
At
Right?
least 6. Yeah.
Okay. So they ain't playing the preseasons. So you taking out something that they don't really do. Once they get to a certain point, you taking out something that they don't really do. But it's good for guys that's behind them who need to get good that can help them. That's why you have the preseason to find the dogs for these punks who don't want to play, who don't want to do the work. So when they come in, they can put that extra 15 points that we need. That's why you had a preseason. Let's separate the dogs from the men from the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if this dude that we paying is really worth playing. Because if this dude from G League got more heart, then this dude need to go. That's why you have preseasons and stuff in these G Leagues and stuff like that. And like I say, they need to start holding their back of feet to the fire more, because these dudes are still making $20 million for 2 and 3 years and $10 million for 2 years and stuff like. They get paid too. So do your effing job.
You keep going to the money, like the money is going to prevent an injury.
No, it's not about
your Achilles don't understand that you're making $300 million a year. It just know that it's taking playing one game after another.
Okay,
Ain't none of that. Don't none of that matter. Wait a minute. This 3-month layoff, like you said, this 3-month time. Find your dogs, then be a good GM and hire the best guys. But preseason, where the starters ain't playing anyway, it's not really generating money. Find your dogs in the offseason. But when it's game time, let's extend this rest time so my Achilles can heal, so my knees can heal, so my feet can heal, so I can give you a better quality, or shorten the season like Steve Kerr said.
So what about, so when you make that argument, it sounds crazy when your favorite guy is who? LeBron, right? One of your favorite guys is LeBron. Your favorite player is Dame Lillard, but one of you guys that you argue for is LeBron. Why has he been able to maintain? Because he does what he needs to do in the offseason to make sure that he can get through an 82 game season. Right?
Because he's an anomaly.
Nah, man. Come on, man. Westbrook, if it wasn't for Patrick Beverly, Westbrook probably never got hurt. So that's not true.
Because he's also an anomaly.
We have guys who put in the work with their body, also with their game, to make sure that they can maintain the through the season. And once they get paid, most of the league is going to the club over summer. Most of the league is in Cancun. Most of the league is in Cabo. Most of the league is there after the league. Guess where LeBron is? LeBron is at his trainer's house getting his legs rubbed, getting this.
Dog in Cabo too. He just brought his trainer with him.
Even while he's in Cabo, I bet he got a training room.
That's what I just said.
I bet you that dude that does his legs and his body is there with him. I can 100%. You know, when
too much money not to stay healthy, Jan.
When the dude is spending $1 million, that trainer is coming with me everywhere, including Cabo. That's the separator. And and you make enough money for these dudes. Don't get content, bro. It's like you don't need the listening games. You need the dudes that's getting paid, regardless if it's 1,000 or whatever. Yeah, you keep talking about the stars. It's the dudes that's backing them up that can extend your star career. It's not him.
They can. They can.
Yeah, but they should be. It's not that they can. It's that they should be. And you're getting paid too, regardless if the money don't stop injuries, whatever. Your job, you clock in every day to do something. Why are you coming in averaging 2 points? Why are you coming in averaging 6 points? Why are you
it's not your job to score.
Okay, then you need to get the hell up out of here. And that's another. And I will say on the GM part, they need to get these dudes up out of here. Okay, this dude, how long this dude been averaging 6?
They don't have that Kobe dog in them. No one has that Kobe dog in them. No one. It's Ant, Jordan, and Kobe. That's about it. Oh, and Bron.
No,
That's about
no.
it. No one has that Kobe dog, you know.
But that's the problem. That's another thing.
They
But
backed up
go
for a
back to
reason.
another statement I think that Sky said about these guys being spoiled, these AAU leagues not holding players accountable and stuff like that. That's where this come from. That's why they know Kobe dogs, because they know, bro. Check this out. Once you get to high school and you get an NIL, or you get to college and you get an NIL, you're not going to sit up here and tell me a person who ain't never had money or something like that, that ain't going to change their worth ethic. They ain't going to think that they ain't made it. We done seen too many stories. We done seen too many lotto winners and everything. Like, when I get this 15 million, I'm going to have a business, a car. I ain't going to never lose this money and be broke in 2 years. 200 million gone in 4 years. Stuff like that. These dudes get paid early or know they about to get paid, worth ethic change. Because all they got to do is just do good enough to make sure they maintain that check. And you know what? Be the separators, be the Kobe's, be the LeBrons. I don't care if I'm finna get paid. It ain't about me getting paid because I know that's coming. It's about me whooping your ass and about me being the best player to ever play this game. And that's a problem. That's a problem.
I think
That's the problem.
I think that people think that we all got the same knees. We all got the same Achilles. We all got the same ankles. We all got the same heart. We all got the same brain. And it's just not true. Genetics play a part in this, right? So yeah, I am not sitting up here acting like getting money don't change your mentality, especially if you ain't ever had nothing and you catch some money that it ain't gonna change you, because it most people would do. And that's not just a today thing. That's for forever. You get money, your mind change. Okay, well, I get this money. Let me just keep doing what I'm doing. As long as I stay here, I should get this money. But most people, when we're talking about this,
money, it just make them what?
It's just make them more themselves.
That's all they do.
It makes you more yourself. So for the guys that are starters and are playing this minutes, understand the coaches also, like I alluded to earlier, has a hand in this, because you play your starters. I don't know, you bring in your bench, and I see a mismatch. Hey, Steph, go in there and go take advantage of Patrick Beverly real quick. Let's run this lead up. Now, Steph minutes turn from 28 minutes to 36 minutes because I saw an opportunity to win the game. Just what coaches do. But last subject, playoff picture.
Thanks for all the comments, you guys. We couldn't get to all of them. We really appreciate comments. We see Cupcake and Sky going, we see Keisha and Sky going back and forth. We saw all the comments and stuff. We try to talk and keep the subjects moving, but we see and read all. We see them all, y'all. So.
Oh yeah, definitely, y'all. Appreciate it. Playoff picture getting thick in the West, man. We got about 15 games left.
That's an understatement,
bruh. So basically.
Did you watch that video I sent you?
I did.
Okay, so you got a picture then. Okay.
Yeah. 1 and 2 is solidified, but 1 and 2 can flip flop in the West. That is OKC, San Antonio. San Antonio is 3 games behind OKC with 15 games left. Ain't no telling what can happen in 15 games. But basically from 3 to about 7, it can all change. 7 can become 3 and 3 can become 7 because of how tight it is, Pause, in the West.
That's actually not Paul, but go ahead.
3, you can never be sure these days.
I hope so. No.
The Lakers are at 3, Rockets are at 4, Denver at 5, Timberwolves at 6, Suns at 7, Clippers at 8 as we speak. And then you have the play-in teams, Golden State Warriors and the Trailblazers, Portland Trailblazers are at 9 and 10. Where do you think this is going to finish off at? Like, what is the play-in going to look like for you? Are you able to see the playoff picture right now? Are you able to see the standings, the NBA standings?
No, I didn't pull it up, but I gotta, you know how I am, my memory with basketball stuff. I remember.
All right, well, Suns, Clippers, Warriors, and Trailblazers at 7, 8, 9, 10.
I know that.
Or you think they're gonna stay there? It's gonna be any movement?
I actually like what Wemby did on that video. I think the Suns collapse towards the end, and Warriors bump up to 7th or 8th. I think that's my.
7th or 8th.
Especially if Steph come back and decide to play these last couple of games. Has there been any word on that?
Another 10 games. That was 5 days ago. So we're going on 30 days with this.
Okay,
basically, he has a runner's knee.
Nah, if Steph comes back, I can see a drastic switch at the bottom. But if he doesn't, more than likely, it's probably going to pretty much stay the same. Maybe the Warriors might jump up to 8th spot, maybe, because the Trailblazers is the Trailblazers. So I don't, we never know what's going to happen with them. But the Warriors and Suns have been pretty much reliable this season on what they've been doing. So I can see the Warriors jumping that. The more interesting story is the 3, 4, 5 area.
Yeah.
That's the more interesting story because those guys.
And 6.
Yeah, 6. Because those guys are trying to avoid certain teams. Like, I don't want to see this dude in the second round, and I don't want to see this dude in the first round. So it's a lot of teams. Like the Lakers want to stay 3 because that means that they don't get to see the Thunder in the second round. That means they don't get, if they get past the second round, which will probably be the Spurs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't see the Thunder to the Western Conference Finals. So that means that injuries, anything can happen in between that time. But if they drop down and end up having to play the Thunder second round and everybody there, because Thunder more than likely going to sweep whoever's in the 8th spot. You know what I'm saying? They
My poor Warriors.
They've been coming up. They're gonna probably come play a team the Thunder team who's been coming off a week rest, and you got the Lakers who's probably all their series gonna be 5 and 6, 7 games. All their series because of how they play defense. You know what I mean? Unless they catch a heater and they whoop somebody 4-1 or something like that, but that's unrealistic. You know what I mean? So they're going to be tired every single series. Every series, you know what I'm saying, if they make it out the first round. So they do not want to fall down to 5, 6, 7 to where they have to play anybody worth anything. They do not, you know what I'm saying? And the West is always wide open because it's so good. You can fall anywhere down there and end up playing a team that can whoop your ass. So, you know what I'm saying? They will want to play a team that's, when you in the third, you more than likely play a team that's in like 6, 7 spots, something like that. So it's a team you're supposed to be able to beat. So you kind of want to stay there. But I don't know, man. The Lakers is the Lakers, man. You know, they full of matadors. They would be the 3 musketeers in real life. If you put them in, if you had to put them in a picture, it'd be 3 matadors, 3 musketeers. If you know musketeers, you know what I'm saying. So you bunch of Ole at the top of the key. You got LeBron, AR, and Luka, and we know in the playoffs, defense wins championships.
Yeah, and so does health. I just think about even, yeah, they will win. Don't get me wrong, Spurs, Thunder. I'm talking about the first round, but it's still scandalous to have to see a Steph Curry or a Kawhi Leonard as your first round matchup because they are in 7th and 8th seeds. Mm-hmm. It's just like, damn.
It could be anybody at any time. The Clippers is scary in that regard.
Yeah, especially with the run that Kawhi Leonard is on, scoring 45 the other night.
Ankle, in case anybody know, you hear it here first. Kawhi has sprained his ankle. They haven't put out exactly how long he's going to be out yet, but knowing Kawhi, probably to the playoffs.
Probably to next season, man. Kawhi sprained his ankle, boy.
Unc already making phone calls. Yeah, he ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it.
The Eastern Conference, Pistons at number 1, Boston, New York at 2 and 3. That is a dog's race too. 3 through
I just want to say this. I appreciate the two, Keisha and Sky. I appreciate y'all. Y'all keeping the comments lit. It's a goddamn shame that we got two females keeping a basketball podcast comments lit. I'm sending everybody messages after this live. I swear to God. Go ahead.
The Eastern Conference is not shabby at all. The Atlanta Hawks has been on a heater. They were in the 12th spot. Now they're in the 8th. They done won 8 or 9 straight, 9 games straight. Philly. Hold up.
We got something for Kawhi.
There it is. And there it is.
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
I had to bring it back one time.
Kawhi and AD, boy. Yeah, the Atlanta Hawks have won 9 straight. Sixers are battling injuries, but they're going to be a cold first-round opponent. Heat, they done lost one, but they won 8 straight. Magic, finally, the Orlando Magic have won 7 games straight. They kind of been disappointing this year. I thought they would be fighting for 1, 2, or 3 seed with the addition of Desmond Bane. But Paolo Banchero, we need to talk, boy. I don't know where this drop-off is.
They were dealing with a lot of injuries, a lot of mixed up lineups. The center, he was overseas for damn near half the season. The brother. The other brother has been hurt for most of the season, and he's
Wagner.
Wagner. He's their second best scorer. So that does play that part to why they haven't been as good as they've been. But the last 2 to 3 games they've been winning. You know what I'm saying? So they starting to look good again. I think they're starting to figure it out without Wagner. The center, the brother though, he been balling. I think the last game he had like 22 or something like that, 21, something like that. So they just got to find an identity without Wagner being in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Once they figure that out, which is what I think they're doing now, because they beat some good teams in these wins too. These last couple of weeks too, they ain't beat no punks. You know what I'm saying? So it's about finding your niche at the right time. You know, East is so wide open. It really don't matter where you end up in the East if you're gonna keep it a B. You can be 1st or 8th and still win a championship in the East. That's how wide open I think the East is.
Right. And then what did I just do? And then we got the cream of the crop in the East. Cleveland, New York, Boston, and Detroit at the top. Seems like it's going to be firmly at the top with those 4. But I'm waiting to see what Cleveland and what they're going to be in the playoffs. Please prove us all wrong, James Harden and Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, please show your ass up. Just one playoffs, bro.
I just want to,
Beard, what pause? Let's just see the Beard, the guy we know, the dude with the ugly outfit at the MVP award show. Let's see that guy just for one playoffs, bro. Like looking like you finna milk a brown cow. But for real, bro, we need that guy to show up for one playoffs, bro. The whole playoffs, dude. Just you ain't even got it. You know what? No, I take it back. We don't need that guy. We need this guy. The guy who's been playing how he's been playing right now. We need 22, 18, and 10. That's all. That's just one playoff. Just help Donovan. Because Detroit in the playoffs will not have enough scoring. Simple as that. It's not. They don't have enough. I think they thought when they got what's his name, Robinson from Miami, that they were up their shooting. He's too streaky. LeVert too streaky. Their shooting is going to be their downfall. They have great defense and everything, but Cade can't beat the world. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, Duran has to average 25 a game. He has to average 25 a game in order to help the Detroit Pistons go to the finals. Other than that, I'm calling it right now. New York, Cleveland, East Conference Finals. Cleveland goes to the finals.
I don't know about that, and I'm only saying that because of that first round matchup. whoever get the Sixers is going to be fighting for their life. Paul George is going to be back from his 25-game injury. Joel Embiid has been sitting these and resting these games. He's going to be healthy for the first round. It all depends on Tyrese Maxey.
Okay, two things is wrong with that. Both of your oldest players, or both of your players, one is the most injured and one is the oldest guy, have to play their way back into shape during playoffs. Not a good look.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look coming into the playoffs trying to work your way back into the offense. That's not a good look, especially when you got teams like Cleveland that you might end up playing early or something like that. You don't want to be working your way back into shape in the playoffs. That's not a good look. That's what happened last year. Remember, he came in. Joel took the last month off of the season because of his knee, right, or something like that. Coming to the playoffs with the Knicks. And had to, basically get back in shape and get his knee back in order during the playoffs, and the Knicks end up whooping that ass.
Joel Embiid is going to turn into the biggest what-if story.
Penny always be the biggest what-if to me.
And dude, this dude can't be healthy. I mean, Penny didn't win an MVP like Joel did, dude. No, he didn't average 35 for a whole season.
Joel did, who was the big what if? We figured out who was the biggest what if ever. I forgot. Penny was one of mine, but it was somebody else. Maybe it was Grant Hill. Was it Grant Hill?
Maybe it was. I'm just starting to look at his whole story in the process.
Yeah,
he's going to be the biggest what if, man, because
But I don't know though. He had opportunities. Kawhi hit the shot.
Kawhi did hit the shot.
He had another opportunity. He's had opportunities where he was in the Eastern Conference Finals or something like that, and he didn't make it. Like, whether it was injuries or not. But I always say injuries, this is part of the game, man. It's part of basketball. Like, also, you have to take care of your body to prevent those things, and he's probably not doing those things.
He might not be. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing.
No.
I just know that playoff series against Kawhi Leonard, half the right side of his face was droopy, bro. It looked like he was having a stroke mid-playoffs. So I don't – what do you do about that?
13 Bounce said Len Bias Penny. No, the biggest what if, this is it. The guy that died that got drafted by the Celtics.
Oh, you talking about Len Bias?
That's not Len Bias. That's the first pick in the draft that played at Maryland.
Yeah, he was rival to
Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
College. He was actually better than Jordan in college. What is his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. The name evades me. I know his name. It's right on the tip of my tongue. The guy who got drafted by the Lakers, by the Celtics, right after they won the championship. What is his name? He played for Maryland. And he died doing coke after he got drafted. Oh, gosh.
He's still not my biggest what if because he never actually made the NBA. We never knew what he was going to be.
That's Len Bias?
That is Len Bias.
Okay, so yeah, Len Bias is the biggest one of all time, bro, because he literally was a freak of nature, bro. He was LeBron before LeBron. He was 6'9" with hops and, like, you know what I'm saying? And he had that game, like that big man that can do everything game. Shoot jump shots, shoot three-pointers, like, and he had like a 42-inch vert. Like, and they used to make Lower Carolina. They used to make Lower Carolina look stupid. I don't even want to finish the sentence, though. Like, Jordan, you look regular around, bro. He looked regular as hell. Like, and to be honest, he won College Player of the Year in the year when Jordan was playing. Like he was like that. He was like that. You know what I'm saying? So, Georgia, get the hell out of here. What about Kwame?
Oh, man. God damn it, cousin. You son of a... I ain't going to say nothing about Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown might... Yeah, man. No. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Georgia Heat football. No, my fault, man.
Man.
I thought...
Man. I don't know. You
What
don't
about
in the headline talk about Kwame. Kwame is one of the. I will say this. Kwame is one of the best high school players to ever play the game in high school, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, man, but that's time, bro.
Yeah, okay. He said Kwame. He must know BBM. I would like to thank everybody. First of all, let me say this. We just left it on the court. I like to thank everybody who joined the comment sections, man, especially the two females who held it down the whole live, Keisha and Sky. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But we need everybody. Make sure y'all go check out that YouTube channel. Make sure you go check us out on X, Facebook, and all them other platforms, bro. You know I love you, dog. It's always always a pleasure to have these conversations with you. You know what I'm saying? Get these people these insights on our conversations that we have. Until next Sunday, 4:00, man. That's game.
That's game.